Okay, 30-minute Pilates. You just need a chair that will not slide and one heavy dumbbell. So we are gonna start on the floor. I don't have a mat laid out. You can certainly use a mat if you want to, but if you don't want to, don't worry about it. I just didn't put one out because we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff back and forth, and I thought, I'm just not gonna throw it out there today. So either way is fine though. So come on down, we're just gonna stretch it out long, fingertips to toes. Just reach it as long as you can. Let that back arch up off the floor. Couple big deep breaths. I don't need that weight yet, so I'm gonna kick it out of the way. Big reach. And next time you exhale, I want you to bring those knees in. Maybe you bring those noses to the knees. And then we're gonna continue on with arms above the head. Toes are gonna tap the floor. Exhale, hug the knees in, nose to the knees. Push that back to the floor and exhale every time you bring the knees in. So inhale and exhale. Move pretty slow through this. Try not to go too fast. You can go slower than me, but don't go faster than me. Let's try 3 more times. After this last one, we're gonna keep the knees up, but the head's gonna come down. We're gonna bend those knees so we just have a 90-degree bend in the knees, okay? Arms are gonna come out here, maybe roll yourself up, and then we're gonna press, 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 press. So keep the arms close to you. Keep that back pushed into the floor. If your neck doesn't like it, just put the neck on the floor, as long as the back doesn't arch. If you start to feel the back arching, bring it back up. Reach the fingertips as far away from you that way as you can. Even breaths, breathing in and out. Push that belly button down into the floor. Let's do 8 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring everything long. Stretch it out. So we're gonna do a little bit of the same thing, but just one leg at a time. So let's exhale, bring the nose to the knee, bring it back out. Exhale, other side, nose to knee. Every time that knee comes in, push the back down into the floor and exhale. Let's finish up with just 4 more. Last one. And stretch it long, let that back arch up off the ground. Let's take our knee, just roll ourselves up. So if you have that chair nearby, go ahead and grab it. It's right there. Okay, so you're gonna take that chair, we're just gonna put our feet on the chair. So I'm gonna scooch my glutes close to the chair, all right? And my feet are right here on the chair, okay? So you're not like this. You're more kind of with like my heels are right here at the edge of the chair, okay? I'm gonna have you set the booty down on the ground. And we're gonna push into both of the heels. We're gonna lift all the way up so that when you're at this topmost part of the exercise, you feel your glutes, but also your hamstrings, okay? And then slowly roll the spine down to the floor, okay? As soon as you feel the booty touch the floor, we're gonna come up again. Press it up. Don't move your head, you're looking straight up at the sky. All right, you're on your shoulder blades. Don't roll onto your neck. Let's not get that ambitious. And roll back down. Super slow. Okay, let's do that 3 more times. So we're lifting up, hold. Squeeze the base of the booty, squeeze those hamstrings. Arms are relaxed. Take a deep breath, roll the spine down. Twice more just like that. So lift it up, hold. Try not to let those knees fall apart. Keep them going in the same direction. Start with the top of the spine. Big inhale. Exhale, roll it down. And one more time. Press into those heels. Lift it up. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the hamstrings. Big inhale. Exhale, roll it down. Once your butt finds the floor, just hug those knees into the chest. Okay. So again, you want a chair that's not going to slide. Even if you have to turn around a little bit and put that chair up to the wall so it doesn't scooch. Luckily for me, it's on carpet, so it's not really going to go anywhere. So let's put the right heel on. We're going to cross over with the left. So see how I did? Cross over with the left. We're going to lift up and down. We're not coming up as high this time. Okay? Exhale every time you lift. Carefully set yourself down. Don't just drop it to the floor. How about twice more? Last one. And we're going to switch sides. Okay, so that heel is on. This leg is crossing over. All right, push into that heel. Let's lift. I've got 2 left. Last one. After this last one, just hug those knees into the chest. Maybe even stretch those legs up. Your hamstrings might feel a little bit tight. That's normal. Let's go ahead and carefully come up. We don't need the chair for this next one, but I do want you to grab the one heavy dumbbell. All right, so we are just going to use this as an anchor for our upper bodies, okay? Sometimes when we're doing lower leg raises, our upper body is wiggling all around. Sometimes this helps to prevent that. Okay, so you're going to hold it like this, and you are going to hold it like it's your job to hold it, because please don't drop it on yourself. All right, that goes without saying, doesn't it? Okay, so once you have that weight in your hand, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. It's not above your nose or your chin or your eyes, okay? Because if that drops on you here, it's not going to be any fun. I mean, not that it would be fun if you dropped on your chest, but you want it right above your chest. If it comes down, it would be right here. So right above the chest, let's bring both of the legs up, push that lower upper back, mid back, low back into the ground, and we're just going to do basic leg walks. Exhale when that leg comes up. Super slow too, like obnoxiously slow. And if you think, oh, my back still hurts when I do this, my back is arching up, then I'm just going to have you tap your heel, bring it back up, tap your heel, bring it back up, okay? You're just shortening the length of the lever when you bend that knee. Okay, so you decide how you want those legs. Always pushing that back into the floor, pushing that lower belly into the floor too. I always think that these one at a time leg lowers like this, if Feels so much better when you have a weight up here. I feel like you get so much more out of it. Let's do once more on each side. Last one. And then we're going to bring the knees bent, feet to the floor. Carefully bring in the weight, roll onto your side to drop it, and come on up. All right, so let's bring that chair back. Okay, so again, you do not want the chair to scooch. You want this chair to stay right where it is. Okay, so I'm on my knees in front of the chair, hands are on the chair. Bring your knees in pretty close and tuck the toes underneath your heels, all right? So this is going to be one of those that you have, the work you put in is what you'll get out of it. So really pull the bellies in, okay? Shoulders are pulled in too. We're going to pull it back, and we're not in a down dog at all. It's almost just like our body's in a 90-degree situation here, right? You're going to come forward on those toes, pull in the belly, use the belly to carefully set those knees down to the floor. Okay, did you feel the belly working there? You should have felt the belly working to really engage here while your knees come down. So again, pull it up, suck that belly up and back, stretch it out here. Come on down, carefully. It's almost like the floor is hot lava and you're being really careful to set your knees down. And then again, so pull it back up. And like I said before, if you're not pulling that belly in, you're not going to feel it in the belly. And you might be thinking, why is she having me do this? This isn't really an abdominal exercise. But it can be if you're pulling in the right muscles. Let's do that one more time. Back. It's also a nice way to stretch out the hamstrings since we did all that hamstring stuff. Bring it back in. Engage the muscles, engage that belly. You want to pull in the belly the way you do when you cough. And bring it down. And step those knees back just a little bit. So we stepped away from the chair. Okay, we're going to bring one knee to the elbow, set it down. Other knee to the elbow. So exhale, pull in that belly. Okay. Are you feeling it in your shoulders? If you are, you're probably like this. That's not what we want. We want to keep our shoulders down. Like I said earlier, when I dress like a ninja like this, it's hard to tell what my shoulders are doing, but my shoulders are down and away from me, okay? I push them down. Keep on going. I'm staring straight down at the floor, or at least at the seat of the chair. Okay, let's do one more on each side. And we're going to step the knees back even more. Pull the hips back to the heels. Let the head drop inside of those arms. Couple big deep breaths. Then we are going to combine the two exercises we just did. So if you ever had a moment to pull in the belly, this is when you need to do it because we're going to do them both. All right, so from right here, shoulders down, we're going to bring the knee into the elbow, tuck the toes, pull the hips back, set that weight into the heels before you come back forward, pull in the belly, carefully set it down. Other side, tap it. Come on back down, use that belly. All the way back down. Okay. Keep on going, alternate sides. We're also working our shoulders a lot here too. So you're getting everything. Really scrunch in the sides of the waist every time that knee comes in. How about once more on each side? After you're done with your last one, after you've done one more on each side, we're just gonna bring the knees to the ground, hips back to heels, and let that head drop through those biceps. So knees to the floor, unhook the toes. No, I'm making you lunch in a minute. Okay. It comes down. And come on up. So we're just gonna stay on our knees. You just can support yourself on the chair if you want to. Just reach over, stretch out those obliques. My children want snacks, if you couldn't tell. And Daddy's not home today, so I'm surprised that's the first interruption. So far, so good, right? And come on up. They could live on things like just crackers. If I just let them have a steady diet of nothing but crackers, they would be the happiest kids in the world. So come back down. We're gonna put those heels back on the chair. So scoot yourself close to the chair, just like we did before. Come on down, heels on those chairs, okay? Just adjust yourself a little bit. So I'm gonna have you take that left leg up, all right? Right heel is gonna step to the center of the chair, okay? This leg, it doesn't matter if it's flexed or pointed, whichever, it's all good. Arms down by the side, we're just gonna lift and carefully set it down. Again, squeezing through that right glute, right hamstring. If it's more comfortable for you, you can put your hands behind your head. Keep on going. We're gonna be here for a lot of these. We've got 10 more. We are officially halfway through. Okay, push into that heel, squeeze that booty. Also pull the belly in as you come up too. That right hamstring should be getting tired. On my count, you've got 5 more to go. I know we might all move at a little different speeds. That's okay. Two more. Make them the best ones you've done because you don't have to do this anymore after these. Okay, last one. Squeeze. And we're just going to set that left leg down so we can hug that poor little right leg in. Okay. Hug it in. Squeeze it in tight. Maybe just kind of move it around a little, maybe even straighten it. Hug that hamstring in. I was mentioning this morning on one of the classes, my hamstrings are always so tight. All right, let's change up sides. So this time that right leg is up, left heel has found the center of that chair. All right, ready? Up we go. I feel like the first 7 to 10 of these don't feel terrible, and then all of a sudden they feel really hard. As you lift, exhale, pull that belly in. So we're halfway through right here, at least on my count. Just keep on going. Don't feel like you have to count. Just start when I start and end when I end. That's easiest, right? Really squeeze that glute and hamstring. You've got 5 left. 5, 4. Make sure you're setting those glutes down all the way before you continue. Last 3, 2, and last one. After that last one, you're just going to carefully set that right leg on the chair so we can stretch out that left leg. So hug that left knee in. Maybe we straighten it, straighten out the hamstring. Move it around a little bit, and then roll off of that chair. We We can scooch that chair out of the way or just relocate ourselves a little bit. Excuse me, go ahead and grab that heavy dumbbell again. So bring it up with both hands, okay? So again, just like last time, we're gonna place it right above our chest. This time my knees are bent. My feet aren't up like this, they're just kind of floating here, they're just kind of hanging. Okay, we're just gonna tap the toes, roll the knees inside the elbows. Tap the toes, roll the knees in. Keep on going while I'm talking. So every time you roll those knees in, what does the weight want to do? It wants to come back up here, doesn't it? So I want you to really focus on keeping the weight. Keep those arms super solid. You should still be going while I'm talking. So the arms don't move, okay? The arms are just locked into place. Nothing's moving on those arms. All right, so don't let them get tired and come back up here. You want to keep them right above that rib cage, all right? Keep going. I only say that because I feel that happen to me all the time. Don't let it migrate. Exhale every time those knees float in towards you. Inhale every time the toes tap the floor. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, and last one. And bring the weight down to the chest. Roll the weight off of you. Stretch it out long, hands to feet. Let that back arch up. And we're just gonna roll ourselves up, okay? So we are gonna use our friend the chair again, okay? Pull him in, okay? So this time we're gonna be on our elbows. Okay? Your chair is really hard and uncomfy. You could even grab a towel or something. We're gonna be about right here. And sometimes what I do, because my chair is really hard, is I pull my elbows off. Do you see how like right now my elbows are on the chair and they're just a teeny bit off? Give that a try. Sometimes that helps a lot too, okay? So I want you to kind of walk yourself over so your knee is right in the center of those elbows. Left knee is in the center, okay? Right leg is out. We're just gonna bring it in twice and then bring it back. Squeeze the glutes. In, twice, and out. Look straight down at the chair. You go for 2 more rounds, about 10 more seconds left. And then last one. And bring that knee down. So we're gonna kind of scooch the knees over. So now my right knee is in the center of where my elbows are. My left leg is coming up. We're gonna bring it in for 2. You ready? Look straight down. And out. Squeeze the glutes. I'm halfway through on my count. Keep those shoulders down. Two more rounds. And then bring that knee down. We're gonna come all the way up. So, however you wanna get there. We're still gonna use our friend the chair, okay? So, I want you to bring those hands down to the chair. I'm putting my hands along the outside of it. See how my hands are? So they're not like on the chair, I'm kind of gripping the edges of the chair, okay? And I'm standing here, just a perfect 90-degree bend, down my legs and my torso, okay? Bring those legs together. We're gonna come up on our tiptoes, one leg back, stay on your tiptoes. Other leg back, on your tiptoes. So squeeze the belly in. Look straight down at your toes. Stay on the tiptoes. Keep that belly pulled in. Four more times, 2 more each side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once you're done there, bring the heels down, pull the hips back, let the head hang through the arms. And then let go of that chair, roll yourself up. You're gonna grab that one heavy dumbbell and you're done with this. I'm not gonna adjust the screen because it's more important that you see my legs than see my face. So I want you to take that weight. Okay. We're gonna hold it right here. Legs are really wide, toes are out to the side. Okay, maybe roll the shoulders back and come on down and hold. So we're gonna push into our heels. Our knees are tracking over our toes. Don't let them buckle in. We're gonna come down for 10 little ones. 9, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. You have the option anytime to put the weight down. I'm gonna try to stick with the weight as long as I can. Keep that back toe, keep that chest lifted, pull the belly in, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, last one, hold. We're gonna go through 2 more rounds just like that, okay? So if you wanna set that weight down, I think I'm gonna set my weight down. Ready? 10, 9, 8, they're really little and slow. 4, 3, 2, hold. Is it getting hard yet? You don't have to hold it this low. If your place is right here or even right here, that's okay. All right, you do what's best for your body. Ready? Last time. 10, 8, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it one more time. I'm screaming inside. I hope you are too. And come on up, turn the toes forward. Big inhale, exhale, let's come down. All the way forward. Let's take that weight. We're gonna come on up. We're gonna do some exercises for our obliques again. We've done a lot of oblique stuff today, okay? The sides of our waist. So one hand is on the side. You wanna feel these guys working. All right, we're gonna come down. Exhale up. Slide down that leg and up. We do it one more time. And then we're gonna put that weight down. We're gonna do 8 without the weight. 8. Pull in that belly. It's all about what muscles you're pulling in. Exhale, pull it up. 2 more. Last one. All right. So let's grab that weight in our left hand. This will be perfect timing. Ready? 8 and 8. Down and up. Feel these guys working. Pull the belly. 2 more times. Last one. Carefully bend the knees, set it down. Let's come down and up for 8 and you'll be done. 8. I've got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, super tight. Last one. And stretch the arms up overhead, maybe a little bit of back bend. Reach it back. And bring it down. Excellent job, everybody. Hang on, because I want to take a picture of all my friends who attended in case you didn't sign in. I know that sometimes we forget, but that's okay. All right, I've got you guys. You can go ahead and log off now. Thank you so much and have a great Thursday. See you next time.